Now, I've been doing the rounds of some of the booths. I mean, obviously, I'm not a voter in what you'll cover because I live in Trivandrum Central, but just going outside as a common citizen and talking to my party workers, and I'm very upbeat about what I'm hearing. I was a little worried that the rain would be a dampener. Traditionally, it's often said that the cadre-based parties do better when it's bad weather, that they can bring the vote out, and we tend to rely on the votes of regular people who might stay at home. But my colleagues everywhere are telling me that voters are coming out in good numbers. We have about 40% turnout everywhere, which is okay for this time of the day. And in the remaining 3-4 hours since after we speak, I feel reasonably confident we'll see the kind of result we've been expecting, which is a UDF victory. Well, I mean, certainly the rains have been particularly bad in other places. Ernakulam is pretty much underwater. I heard my young colleague Haibi Eden MP, his home is underwater. So it sounds very, very bad in some places. Undoubtedly, that will have a negative impact on voter turnout. But that doesn't mean that it'll necessarily only hurt us. I think that even if the percentage is not as high as we had expected the voting to be in these very important by-elections, which have got a lot of media attention, nonetheless, I think that the overall trend until polling day was so much in our favor that the rain alone will not reverse that.
From your colleagues
Well,
there.
you know, the old line is that you don't either celebrate or mourn until the last vote is counted. So we understand that it's a tough race in both places, but we've got some strong candidates. In some areas we are widely said to be doing better than expected. We don't really tend to believe much these exit polls and so on, because very often pollsters tend to buy into a theory and then it doesn't turn out to be what comes out at the end. I was very shocked to see some poll being released by a media organization yesterday, which is against the Election Commission's rules. So we can't take such illegal polls seriously. I feel that we can still do well in the other states. But personally, my campaigning has been confined to Kerala. So all I can say is here, I'm expecting an outstanding result for the UDF. I think 4 Congress candidates, 1 Muslim League candidate, and we are at the moment feeling very upbeat about all 5. Look, I mean, I think that these decisions are fortunately not taken by party officials. They're taken by responsible military officers and by responsible government ministers. So I would not take these comments that seriously. Somehow there is a tendency to escalate the drama around military action just in time for voting. Let us see if they say these things once the voting is over.